Hi, I'm Ben from Ben's Army, and today we're going to talk about alcohol destruction on your body. I see so many people who come into the gym that absolutely destroy their results and their strength gains through drinking alcohol, and they never truly understand why alcohol is that bad. So today I want to educate everybody on alcohol so you can actually make a better choice on how much and how often you drink to get better results and keep your motivation up. Empty calories. Our body cannot metabolize alcohol efficiently into energy to be readily used. So when your body can't metabolize something and use it as energy, it stores it as body fat. And alcohol contains a lot of empty calories. So straight away, by consuming a lot of alcohol, you're going to consume a lot of empty calories, which will store a lot of body fat. Malnutrition. Alcohol will cause malnutrition very easy through even a very small amount of alcohol. 1 or 2 drinks a night will cause malnutrition over an extended period of time. The reason why is when you consume alcohol, your body has to put it as the priority to metabolize it and digest. So every other process becomes second to that. For example, when you're drinking alcohol, there's no nutrients in at all, but then your body can't absorb any vitamins or minerals after that at the same time. So your body starts to become malnourished through lack of vitamins and minerals from your foods, and because your body just never gets a chance to digest it. And you've got to think today, all our foods are not as high quality as they were back in the 80s and 90s through food quality is just made up for looks instead of nutrient makeup. So we're already deficient in magnesium, zinc, all sorts of vitamins that we never used to be. And then you add on drinking alcohol every single night or every few nights, and your body can't absorb any of those nutrients anyway, so you become very vitamin deficient very easy. Blood sugar levels. A major function of your metabolism is to regulate your blood sugar levels, your insulin levels, which is your glucose, which keeps your body nice and steady. But when your body's processing alcohol, your body can't regulate the blood sugar levels efficiently anymore because it's becomes second to metabolizing the alcohol. So your body has no chance of stabilizing blood sugar, so you get a rapid increase, decrease, so you don't get that nice steady plane which keeps you healthy. And then if you think about if your glucose levels are dropping and rising and dropping again, over time heavy drinkers will become very prone to becoming diabetic. Now that is a severe health risk in itself, which can cause all sorts of other severe health effects later on down the track. Since your body is so wound up trying to process the alcohol, it can't digest the carbs, the fats that you've eaten as well, so it gets backlogged. So your metabolism starts to slow down dramatically. And if you know anybody that has a slow metabolism as such, they're going to have weight gain issues because all the food and all the drinks and all the alcohol you consume will get stored as body fat instead of being used as energy. This is very prone in people that don't exercise very much because their muscle mass is very small, so your metabolism is very slow. And then if you put that onto somebody, like if you're a very inactive adult and then you're drinking a lot of alcohol, your metabolism is going to be ultra slow, which is going to make it very, very hard to lose body fat. And if you're in the initial stages of trying to lose body fat, but you're still consuming alcohol, it's going to dramatically decrease your results over that first initial couple of weeks, which is vital to keep your motivation levels high to keep going on with your weight loss journey. And same with blokes that come in the gym that want to gain strength and gain muscle. They can't gain the muscle during those initial phases because their metabolism is so slow, it can't produce enough nutrients to build the new muscle and recover from the workouts that you've done. So you get no results, so you get decreased amount of motivation, so you quit the gym a lot easier. You quit your weight loss journey, you quit your strength gain. And then gut issues, get furthermore onto the motivation levels. When you consume alcohol, it causes a severe amount of irritation and inflammation in your stomach lining. And if you've seen my previous video on gut health and how it affects your moods, you've got to think 90% of our serotonin is produced in our stomach lining. Serotonin is the happy drug for our brain. So when your stomach lining is irritated and inflamed like it does from alcohol, you don't have the serotonin production for your brain, which causes essentially a depression state. So it takes 3 to 4 days for your gut health to come back to normal before it can start producing enough serotonin and everything for your brain to be effectively happy again. So if you're drinking a couple of times a week, you're going to be constantly in a down state, which will dramatically affect your moods and your happiness. And when your mood's down and your happiness is down, you won't train. You're not a happy individual. So you're not motivated to do anything positive for yourself. Whether it is at the gym or at home, in your relationship with your kids or your family, nothing will be good in your life. So you need to reduce the alcohol to help your gut health, to help every other aspect of your life. For example, I've got a very good client of mine, which I've been training for a good couple of years now, and we've essentially had to ban him from drinking alcohol. The purely reason why is he'd drink alcohol on a Friday, on a Saturday, and then he'd essentially be in a very low depression state through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He'd come good Thursday, afternoonish kind of thing, and then he'd drink again on Friday. So his body is essentially good and efficient for 24 hours a week. And he's trying to get a lot more strength, a lot more muscle gain, and he was going nowhere for a long period of time. And in 3 weeks of him stopping alcohol completely, he put on 2.5 kilos of muscle just from dropping alcohol out of his diet. Now, what is that doing to you as well? You've got to think, how often do you drink alcohol and how much is it truly affecting you? And in the same state of talking about muscle weight gain, we talk about weight loss. It's not fat loss you're getting, it's muscle loss, because your metabolism is such a decreased rate that it can't support the muscle recovery or the muscle growth. So essentially they break down. So you're going to lose strength, you're going to lose your fitness as well, because your muscles can't support your weight, your training anymore. One of my fittest female clients, she will kill herself drinking on the weekend, and then her training on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be dramatically decreased because she's lost muscle. Now she thinks she's lost fat, but she's actually lost muscle when she weighs herself on the scales on a Monday. So her training is effectively 70% decreased in volume because she can't train effectively during the first half of the week, purely because of alcohol. And as I said earlier, it takes about 72 hours for your metabolism to repair itself after you drink alcohol. So if you drink on a Saturday night, you've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday before it starts to come good, and then you've got to think that's only before it comes good. It's not efficient yet. So by the time Wednesday afternoon comes around, you're starting to look like your metabolism's starting to become efficient again. So the first half of your week is wiped out. And then you've got Thursday and Friday, and then a lot of people drink on a Friday evening. So most of your week is gone through your metabolism repair, because when your metabolism is not at the scratch, you're not absorbing any vitamins and minerals, you can't process your fats, your carbs, so when they're backlogged, you're going to store more body fat, and since you're not absorbing any vitamins and minerals, your body function for your hormones and all the other kind of things that you need vitamins and minerals for are not going to be done efficiently. So your whole body state is in a inefficient state. It's completely decreased. It's one of the worst things you can do. Dehydration, we all know how much drinking alcohol dehydrates you. Even though consuming all those liquids and all those fluids, you wake up the next day and when you urinate, you know you're in a really dehydrated state, you can smell it. And then it takes 2 to 3 days for an individual to drink enough water before they become fully hydrated. Now, what happens to your muscles when you're dehydrated? They can't operate, they break down. Dehydration causes all other sorts of functions like cortisol buildup, which is your stress hormone. When your stress hormone's up, you store more body fat and you break down more muscle, you can't produce testosterone, and all other sorts of body issues go on just from drinking alcohol. So when you think only having 1 or 2 drinks a night after a hard day's work isn't that bad of a thing to do, think twice. Have 2 weeks off, and then have a look at how far you've progressed over 2 weeks. I absolutely guarantee that those 1 or 2 drinks that you have on a Monday or Tuesday night are completely holding you back from your strength gains and your weight loss goals. So please have a think about how much alcohol you drink, slow it down, get more weight loss goals and more strength goals. Have a good day. Thanks from Ben's Army.